talk, say time no dey aside, yo. Say for our work, they quick, they dark, yo. And I go love her till I die, go. But our hearts don't turn to stone. The man say market no dey sell, yo. Everything he cost, he passed before. But our governor, he fight, he passed before. One day, my turn will come to chop. The politician say him know the truth. Say nobody won't hear the truth. He take power, take bulletproof. Buy properties overseas. No, we create.
Yes, we want to welcome you to my Lagos experience on Ifako Radio live. A beautiful afternoon, a wet Friday it has been, and we say welcome and welcome.
To the world.
Thank you.
No, we create the world. We the pointy finger at each other.
Yes, just like I stated earlier, the program is my Lagos experience, but today our focus will be on Ifako Federal Constituency, and I won't be doing this alone. But before I introduce my guest, let me tell you that it's going to be a beautiful session.
But no, we create the world. They like to take my time, but I dey waste the people time. My plan is good, my method has show everybody. They talk say I do. They always.
All right, I am Olanireti Olusegun, the mayor of Lagos City, and the program is my Lagos experience. The station Ifako Radio. Just as I said earlier, our focus will be on Ifako Federal Constituency, where Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi Olabinjo represents his good people and constituents at the National Assembly. But in the studio, we have Honorable Prince Lekon Arogundade, who happen to be the supervisor for market and revenue development for Jokoro LCD, and is also an ally of the MHR. It's a pleasure to have you in the studio, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, I want us to look at the federal constituency of Ifako. How has it been since the emergence of your ally, Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi?
Yeah, thank you. This present tenor that presently on, is a complete transformation from what Ifako constituency used to be. A complete transformation in the areas that he knows what he really is going to do over there. So prior to his swearing in, there was a master plan prepared, which was tailored to fully is a clear roadmap to what will bring Ifako to the next level. And it was classified into various ideas, initiatives, which among other ones consist of what have you? Healthcare, education, social support, economic empowerment, and around it all, which is the core center, is a very strategic legislative performance at the House level.
Sir, you earlier said that before he occupied that office, he already had his master plan.
Yes.
That means he was ready.
Ready to serve.
And with what is happening in the local government now, are people comfortable with his performance?
Honestly, Anybody will tell you, they've tagged uh, Honorable Benjamin at the Ednola. They tag him as Usheleri of Ifako.
Okay.
Because it is clear to every resident of Ifako constituency that they are now in Israel. They compare what was on before his emancipation and presently now, virtually all residents in Ifako constituency can say this is 7-up. It's very clear.
Wow. So what exactly has it done differently?
Yes, I mentioned among other things, if I want to talk about the infrastructure,
okay.
Look, just as he was sworn in after the inaugural first sitting of the House, within 1 week or two, about presented to the House, it was very clear, very, very clear, and it was carried all over the country. The condition of Lagos Abeokuta Road, it was so dilapidated there. The people around there cannot easily have access to their houses. And it's a truncated road. Accidents occur every day. So the feeling he has in him that let me look back at home. And he presented at the floor of the House. And he cried to the federal government and said, look, let my people be. Lagos to Abeokuta Road has become a death trap. And in fact, the whole of Ifako, those that saw it live on the telly, and those that hear from those who refer to radio legend, yes, they continue to say, this man, when did he get there? And he's talking about the road. Yes, we are happy. And that was his first shot. On infrastructure, he has looked inward again and said, wow, some areas of the constituency, they don't have close access to drinkable water.
Okay.
He ended up at Ifako, he gave them borehole, at Tujukuru, he gave them borehole, mechanized borehole.
Solar powered.
Solar powered. We want to talk about infrastructure. Among other things.
Sir, let's look at the Lagos Abeokuta Express Road. Yeah, as you said, he moved the motion for its
rehabilitation.
What is the state of that road at the moment?
My brother, it is obvious. If you go there now as I'm speaking, it's a smooth road. Very smooth road. And not only that, he called the government attention to it there. He even continued to follow the step. And as we are speaking, the place is being touched again.
Wow.
It's being maintained. And anybody that takes that road now and is listening to us will be able to tell you, this road is now very super.
All right, let's look at his antecedents before he occupied that office as a member of the National Assembly. He has been a council boss of Ojokoro LCDA. He was also a special advisor on civic engagement and I think commerce and industry.
Yes.
Do you think all these actually prepared him for the present assignment?
No doubt about it. You can only give what you have.
Sure.
That period of his stay and rule at the local government level, the same thing he did. At Ojokoro, the former NRC building, just about 10 rooms or 15 rooms. That was Ojokoro office.
Wow.
But Honorable Benjamin left a legacy. If you get to Ojokoro now, he installed a 3-block off two-story buildings, 3 blocks of two-story building, which is the secretariat today. And anybody, it is normal for any chairman to come, do roads, do drainages, but he topped his activity by leaving that legacy building. And anytime I look at the place, Labidor rings the bell.
Wow. But talking about, that is Ojokoro LCD.
Yes.
There is lamentation,
Yes.
grudges from this part of
Ifako.
the federal constituency,
Yes.
that he has not really touched lives and affected them. Yes, there will always be complaint. How do you react to that, sir?
Of course, then that we are talking, Ojokoro is just a sister
Local
local
government
government
to Ifako.
Ifako. So that was his constituency then. Ojokoro is his constituency then. So he cannot reach out to the Ifako because Ifako has their own chairman.
So if he actually do that, he'll be trespassing.
To another man's business. But because of his character, he still maintain relationship with the people of Ifako. Even while he was at Ojokoro, in the season, in festival seasons, he make sure of reaching out to even people outside Ojokoro. So it just me. It's so compassionate.
One of those things we gather is that they call him the ATM of Ojokoro.
Yes.
But now it's no
ATM.
longer that of Ojokoro alone.
Yes.
As he metamorphosed to ATM, Ifako.
Honestly speaking, it is not Ojokoro people that give him his recent tag.
Wow.
It's Ifako people. Ifako people said, look, we are Osheneri. People have gone to house of from Ifako. See what this man is doing. See the dividend he's bringing. That's the meaning of Osheneri. So it's now Ifako people who are not in position to enjoy him fully when he was confined to Ojokoro constituency.
Okay.
They are now, embracing him, and they can now say, look, in fact, they even refer to when he was a chairman and say, when you are a chairman, you give people to KBC, you give people to Bales.
Really?
But you didn't give us at Ifako. And they told them, look, that was my territory. That was my constituency there. But now, I fly with both hands.
The former Councillors Association, recently I saw a video where they refer to him as Baba Imole. Why do you think they call him Baba Imole?
Yes. It's like if you hold a coin, it depends on the way you look at it. It has front, it has back.
Sure.
So you see different segments giving in different tags because that's the way it touched their life. Why they call it Baba Imole? Currently in this office, Honorable Olabidor has rolled out over 500 solar panel lines, both in Ifako and Ojokoro. Over 500 solar lines. I can measure of him, went, gave to schools, gave there to stations, police stations.
Okay.
He gave to streets, major roads in Ifako and Ojokoro now enjoy Imole. At night, when you drive and you go by major roads, you see solar lamp.
So you're saying that is as a result of his performance?
Yes, it's a dividend to the community.
This same former Councillor Association, I mean both Ifako and Ojokoro,
Yes.
in that same video, I had them said something about when he was the council boss of Ojokoro SCD, that he's somebody that so much believed in second term,
Yes.
that he ensured that all the councillors that served with with his first-term administration also returned. How true is that?
100%. I happen to be part of the system. It has not happened before. So because of the way he carries people, the way he wants people to go, he advocated and said, look, when he does the ticket, and you are saying the councillor, he went to the authorities and said, look, please, these people, let them go the second time.
When you're talking about the authority, you mean the
The
leadership
party,
of the party?
the leadership of the party. He said, please, let these people, let them go the second time. He said, what? How can you say that? Didn't they offend you? He said, even if they offended me. But we work together for a whole time and we deliver. I still want them. And he ensured they were all returned. He ensured they were all. He's a believer. And if they said somebody went for first tenure and they are preventing him from doing second tenure, he feels furious. He said, why? Because in the first instance, there must be ongoing initiative in his first tenure, which is supposed to complete. There are some projects ongoing which can only be completed through the second tenure. And if somebody else comes on board, some people will come and say, no, that project, I don't want it again. A project that is 3/4 done, they will abandon it. So let the person go for the second and complete his job, and you will see the result, and the people will feel the impact.
All right, sir. Let's look at the bills he has sponsored so far. There's a particular one that actually catch my attention here. It says a bill for establishment of Federal Medical Center in Ifako. What value do you think that we have to the federal constituency?
That bill,
Federal Medical Center.
federal, that is FMC.
Yes.
There is a Federal Medical Center, and it will be a plus for Ifako. We have General Hospital in Ifako already. If we have FMC, which is Federal Medical Center, at Ifako, then people will be at advantage. They don't need to run from here to Kenya. They don't need to run from here to Lagos. So which means in Ifako, we have two gigantic medical centers. The state and the federal present, you cannot.
But let me ask you this, sir. Is Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi Olabijo a medical practitioner? Or did he have a background? Because another bill that was also sponsored by him says that bills establishing school of nursing and midwife.
Yes, that's another bill that is initiated. It's now waiting for second reading.
Yes, I'm just concerned about the medical.
Whether it's because he's a doctor. No, he's not a doctor. But, he's a grassroots. He knows where the shoe pinches. Wow. And once you are able to give grassroots people attention on their health, their food, their shelter, those are the principal factors of living.
They will say health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Even the Yorubas will say when hunger is taking of poverty,
So,
it has drastically reduced.
So, and if you read the master plan, he lay emphasis on health support, health care. Yes, so he's so interested that if those facilities are there, apart from that, those two, there's still one other bill that he initiated, also waiting for second reading now. Wow. That is Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery. This undergoing secondary, is waiting to go for secondary now. You can imagine when you have that, you have the FMC in Ifako. We have nursing college and midwifery in Ifako. Look, my brother, you find out that when it comes to healthcare, it is done. And it doesn't go leave it. It went down even to the health center. It donated ambulances and drugs, medical equipment.
Prince, there's a lie that has been placed on Honorable Olabi that he engaged the services of 78 DSN officers. How true? How possible?
Frankly speaking, it is open to any investigation. There are records. Ideally, as the rep, you are entitled to 5 legislative aid. But because he likes to engage people, to touch people's life, he came on board and sat down. And these officers you see, they are officers that you see, we have close to 80 of them. We have close to 80 of them. And it is well spread. It is among artisans, it is among CDAs, it's among religious body, it's among the League of Imams, all widespread, and they are on monthly payment. So if somebody can go as much as say, look, you send me to go and represent you, but these are the dividends. And that's why everybody is happy about wow. As different people give him different tax. Yes.
With what he has done, let's set aside the fact that he's your ally. Let's be realistic now. Do you think he deserves another time?
I must say this. If you look all that he has done, he gave primary school building a 6 high-tech block of flats in 2 schools, one in Ifako, one in Ifako. Those schools, they are saying, wow, we want more. So this is a time for him to go back. I will say yes. To do what? To consolidate the gains. Yeah, to complete ongoing project initiatives, then to bring more federal business, and that will be marvelous. So I support totally.
A lot of politicians, when they get the first 10 tickets, they tend to use it to cajole the constituents so as to secure another 10. But peradventure, they emerge, you discover that they are not accessible, they are not doing what people expected, which they actually started with. Don't you think Ifako may experience the same with Honorable Avenue?
Avenue is the other way around. His first tenor should tell everybody or Ifako to know that better days are coming, more better days are coming, more dividends are coming. You can imagine as a first timer, this man put up a mega empowerment project. It was marvelous. If I can collect vividly, the territory distributed them is over 200. This sewing machine is over 300. The hairdressing dresser's machine over 300. What did I say? Look,
if was cash also given?
Cash was given of 100,000 per head.
Wow.
To 500.
How was he able to get all this stuff? Even as a first time.
As a first time, power is not there. And he doesn't believe there is no way anywhere. He believes where he wants to go, there is a way. If there is no door, he will create a door. That's powerful. And if you compare those who have gone before him, as a first timer, nobody expects Bao can do what that he did. So if Bao can do all those things that we are lighting since in first term, that the constitution should go to sleep.
So, but some people are even saying Bao is from the Ojokoro part of the Ifako federal constituency, and Ojokoro, they've been privileged for, if you round up this administration, it's 10 or 20 years, and Ifako limited to 8 years. So they are clamoring that, okay, it should be the turn of Ifako. How do you see that?
Well, if they are claiming so, and they are giving statistics, I would say they are correct. But that is not the benchmark. The benchmark,
not the benchmark.
It's not the benchmark of that one hammer done for 20 or one hammer done it. That is not the benchmark if you want to get development. The benchmark is based on factors. One, performance is number one. Performance. Is this one that went there? We have seen in Ifako constituency, we have seen those who went there before. Some of them did not even present a bill. Wow. Throughout
their administration.
Yes. So performance, it has an edge. Initiative that touches the life of the constituency, it has it. Now, if somebody is performing and the potential is in him that he can do even more better, why would you stop him? For somebody, you want to go and try somebody, you cannot say what his performance is. So I don't believe in that. So I believe if we send him back, he's going to give us more dividend. Federal impact will be much more brought to bear on the Ifako constituency.
Now, let's even look at how he got his first term ticket. Based on that argument and the statistics that Ojokoro LCD, they've been privileged for 20 years. Because we know your party. Sometimes Mr. A will imagine you want to settle for Mr. D. Sometimes you say, okay, it's going to be their consensus. How did he emerge getting his first time ticket? Was there an election?
There was an election. 2019, he went out, he threw his heart into the ring. 2 for the red. We had a primary. He won.
2019.
Yes. But the party is supreme. Yes. In the political space, the party is supreme. But the party said, oh, look, this is who is good. And so the last one, which is 2022-23. Yes, we went to primary through electoral college. And 25 people from Ojokoro, 35 from here, from Ifako. That primary was held at NLC.
Ifako, yeah.
Ifako. There we are. All aspirants system. And it was completely covered by different television houses, both print and digital. And we he won with over 35 votes. And it was, look, even all aspirants there and then embraced him and said, yes, wow, you have done it. You have made it. So that is power for you.
So what is the situation of things now? Now that he's aspiring for second term, what is the party saying? I want to believe other people are also interested in that office and are running with him. If he has performed, why are they showing interest?
Yes, it is a contestation. Some people will not look at the way that, look, this man has performed in his first tenure. Let us give him second chance. Some people will not look that direction. And it control down.
Nobody.
So everybody says, look, if this man can be doing this, let me go. I want to do more than what he's doing. I want to do it. It's different from he has done it. And there are traces, there are indications that he can even still do better.
But don't you think those arguing that, okay, maybe if they assume that office, they will do better? Maybe they are right, because if we look at opportunities, he's also an opportunist to be in that office. And by the reason of that office, there will be some benefits. You will have access to using it to better the lives of some people. And my point is, those that are also agitating, we can do better. Don't you think maybe they will outperform him?
It is possible, it is not possible.
Okay.
But somebody who has gone first time 4 years, it's just 3 years now, as yeah, the more experience you are, the longer you are there, the more influential you are, the more you are there, the more dividends you'll be able to bring to your constituency.
But are these people actually bringing the dividends to the people or bettering their own laws?
Now, this is a test case. Bow issue is a test case. Before Bow, we have had people from Ifako that went to the National Assembly as our representative. No, I even at 3 years junction. Let's compare the past and the present. They are not comparable. We are now in history.
Wow.
So if it is performance, yes, I give it to him. And he's a lover of the people. Some people, when they are in power, you cannot see them. How will be in the front of his house and sit down to attend to anybody? His house, as big as it is, it doesn't have gates.
But we saw a viral video recently where somebody still claimed that they didn't see Bow.
Now, here we are. It is a community. This is it is a constituency. If you say, if someone say we did not see Bao, is it saying physically or is in part?
Maybe both, sir.
Now, if that should be the case, simple. If one person say he doesn't see Bao, is it he doesn't see Bao face to face? Okay, you may not see Bao face to face, but you can feel his impact. In your street, there is solar. In your community, there is a new school added to existing school. How do you want to see Bao?
And maybe Bao has not reached out to
So
the person directly.
No. If you don't go to Bao, if Bao doesn't come to you, go to Bao. Has he ever once go to Bao's house and they say you cannot see Bao? Very, very unlikely. No. If you wake up and it's in Lagos and you wake up, if 100 people want to see him, he make sure he attend to the last person before he goes anywhere.
Some people said he does not put gate or fence in his abode.
Yeah, I've said that. No gate, no fence. No, just he will sit down in front of his in the entrance to his house. Some people, once they know Bao is in town, they get to his house as early as 6.
So let's look at the party position. When is the party primaries coming?
Yeah, the schedule is out already. The party headquarters, the party national level has released the schedule on the 18th for House of Rep. And the case of Bao, because of his impact at both ends of his constituency, the Ojokoro sector said it is Bao we want. In fact, let me tell you for free. At Ojokoro, nobody show interest to contest against Bao.
But we have numbers of them from Ifako.
But Ifako, we have some of them. But as time goes on, they are overwhelmed. As time goes on, they are overwhelmed. And said, look, the Khan Ifako said, this we want Bao. The League of Imams said we want Bao.
Okay.
The CDC, CDA, they say they want Bao. The Market Association, women, men, they said they want Bao. Ojokoro, the artisans, they said they want Bao. So when the issue of endorsements continue to ring about Bao, so they feel, how do we do this thing? If democracy is about the people, for the people, and by the people, then the people have spoken. They are with Bao. So, and Bao, being who he is, he doesn't look at that and say, yes, I've gotten it. He still goes one-on-one. Still have chat with one-on-one of the aspirant. And he left no one untouched. So, at a point, one said, okay, with all this, let me drop it. At a stage, the second one said, at this point, let me drop my interest. I go for Bao. Just about a week ago, the last man aspirant standing against Bao put it, said it, put it on social media, addressed the apex of Ifako and said, look, at this junction, I drop my garment. Let Bao go.
So are you now saying Bao is the sole candidate of the APC at the moment?
Let's look at it this way.
Okay.
Within this week, in Lagos, two major groups constitute APC, the Mandate and the Justice Forum. On Tuesday, the Justice Forum held their meeting, both Yokoro and Ifako, and they embraced Bao and endorsed Bao. We thought, well, that's just one segment. Just yesterday, Thursday, the Mandate in Ifako and Yokoro had a joint meeting.
Just like the JF.
Just like the JF, and said, look, Bao, you are our person. We endorse you. So that is a collective thing. And if you look at it, at this junction, even all those that wanted to contest with you, because of the overwhelmed situation they find themselves, because of the people who are always with Bao and they stood by Bao, they just felt, don't let me Bao with my money. They didn't go to pick form.
Wow.
Form has closed now. Submission has closed now.
So it's the only man
And
standing.
Bao is the only man standing.
Let's look at this endorsement that is coming from almost everywhere.
Yeah.
School of thought opine that public office holders, when they have the resources, they can buy endorsements, they can induce people to make it happen. Was that the situation with that?
No, capital no. Why did I say that? Let me tell you what. You see, money cannot do all things.
Now the Bible says money answereth all things.
The Bible says so. But practically, we are human beings. We are human beings. And some people said everybody has a price.
That I won't agree to.
I don't agree to it. So that's what happened. The issue of Bao is he respects, he embraces relationship. Yes. Not everybody that goes to Bao's house, Bao gives money. No. It depends, and he will listen to you. We have occasions where women will go to him and say, I've lost my husband, I'm a widow, the children cannot eat, they cannot go to school. He said, okay. Look, if I give you money now, you will come back again. Why not start doing something? I can count within my fingertips. People that come to Bao and Bao give seed money. I say, look, go and think of what you want to do. He has a mechanized and integrated farm. People go there and say, look, give this woman 100 crates of egg. So don't go and eat it too. And I know you cannot eat 100, 20 or 10 crates of.
Definitely.
So turn it around. Once you get money, come back. Come and be buying from the 6 point.
So you are saying that Bao is a capacity builder?
No, he sold up delight when it comes to human capital development. So he does at Bao's end, we have almost about 32 cooperative society.
Wow.
Yes. Over 22 cooperative society. And that's why he engaged them. I said, look, go and join them. What you are selling, be part of them. when you have problem, tell them. They give them working capital. In the beginning, when we started the race, when we started the issue of creating cooperative society, I call some of us and said, look, you people, you are a finance person, you are a technical person, go out, go and source money for this. We went out. Many of them now, many of our cooperative society now, they don't use borrow money. We sought money from back of agric, we sought money from back of industry, and that's why in Ojukoro, in Ifako, those that belong to those cooperative societies, they can die because of because they have changed their life completely. Instead of coming to him every day or every other day and say, there's no money, my child is sick. Most of them now are financially stable, they are financially independent.
All right, sir. Let's look at his second comment.
Yes.
What should we expect?
You can only expect more. You see, the roadmap of the beginning, now that we are heading to the second half, is being fine-tuned. And I told you what you should expect next is consolidation of the gains of now. That's one. Two, more initiatives are coming up. More development are coming into Ifako. Federal presence are coming to Ifako. The people, the constituents, we even now be in a position to say, this is first time, this second time. They will be able to compare. They will be able to compare. Even before this tenure ends, maybe before November, December this year, you will see what is coming that is in the pipeline now.
All right, we'll be waiting and we'll be expecting. May God spare our lives.
Yeah.
What is